Hey guys, today I'm going to be analyzing the new episode of Gravity Falls: The Last Mabelcorn. The episode analysis will be split into two parts, so I can go over everything thoroughly in two videos without making one extremely long video. This episode had a B-plot with Dipper and Ford that was insanely epic and awesome, although the main plot with the unicorn wasn't the best. Either way, the B-plot is the focus of this video because it had tons of secrets and hidden things you didn't notice. The best place to start talking is the cold opening of this episode. It was definitely the best cold opening of any Gravity Falls episode, and it almost felt like it was part of a movie. When Ford meets Bill, we learn that his full name is Stanford Philbrick Pines. Since his dad is named Philbrick, they made that Ford's middle name to carry on the legacy. If you notice in the background, we see a broken ship and a swing set. This is a clear reference to Ford's childhood with his brother Stanley. It's very possible that Ford dreams about his childhood and thinks about how awesome life was when he and his brother went on adventures. Another thing we learned about this scene is that Bill can use the interdimensional rift to bring his nightmare realm to Gravity Falls. I made a theory a while ago that Bill was going to use the portal for evil and send creatures from his nightmare realm to the town of Gravity Falls, but the same can be said about the interdimensional rift. Now that the portal is dismantled, there is no way Bill can use it to start the apocalypse. In order to take over the world, Bill needs to get his hands on the interdimensional rift. When Bill is leaving the dream, he is surrounded by many wheels with many different symbols. Some people may think that these are wheels with symbols representing people, just like the Bill Cipher wheel we all know. However, these symbols could also be representing the ancient time periods and would show us that Bill has been around for an extremely long time. He has been making deals and tricking people in many different time periods. Moving on, there are a bunch of board games that Mabel reads out loud. If you didn't know, the board game that says not to wake Stalin is referring to Joseph Stalin, who was the leader of the Soviet Union. It's pretty hilarious that they included him in this show, and it's great that Disney actually allowed it. Another awesome joke is when Grunkle Stan is committing a crime that was referenced in the Stan Churian Candidate, pug trafficking. This is a clear reference to drug trafficking, and it's really cool that Alex actually managed to get this in the show. When Dipper is hooked up to the machine, he looks at a folder called the Cipher File. In this folder, we can see that Bill is seen throughout history. We know he has been around since ancient times, but does he have an actual age? How was he created? Those are two questions that we'll most likely get answers to later on. Bill's cipher is extremely mysterious, and there's a lot of information that we don't know about him. The scene with the gnome that likes butterfly trafficking is another reference to drug trafficking. This show gets away with a lot of adult jokes. Now you may be wondering what Dipper's thoughts were when he was hooked up to the machine. Here are a lot of them. Maybe if I cross my legs, nobody will notice. Disco girl! I could probably rob a bank. Coming through. That red bathing suit, man. Wendy! 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 Gosh, I hope no one was looking. Oh man, I can't believe I'm with the author. Kinda hungry, but I could also not eat. I should really try out the President's Key sometime. The last thought is important because it confirms that the President's Key is still important and it may be used in the future. It only made one appearance and then never came back. Gravity Falls has great continuity, so it would make a lot of sense if the President's Key does return. Anyway, there are a ton of more secrets in this episode that I will go over in the next part of this episode analysis. Be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video. Comment below to tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys next time.